So we have already created our queues, we have created the routing profile. Right now, it's a time for us to create the agents as well, okay? Because if we have the queues created, we have got the business hour selection, uh, but we really want the call to be transferred to a live agent, right? So let's create the agent. And an agent as well is a type of user in Amazon Connect, okay? So what really Amazon Connect lets you do is create new users, right? And assign them the type, okay? Whether it's a user, which is an agent, or a user which is like a supervisor, monitoring the queues and managing the agents, right? Or whether it's an administrator itself, who is running the, backend of the Amazon Connect. So, or there could be QAs, quality assessment people. uh, they would be doing bunch of their work in terms of reporting and so on. So with users you can pretty much define the job duties, like agents, managers, QAs, admins, and so on, right? So let's create one, and then we can talk more in detail about the different type of users here. So how do you want to set up your existing user? So we want to create, uh, set up a new user, or alternatively, we have got an option as upload my users from a template that is a comma separated value file. So let's do it manually one by one, and then we could probably use the bulk administration tool uh, option, the second one. So I'm going to choose the first option here, and let's say uh, add a new user. I would say first name is agent and last name is agent1, and the login would be A1, right? The password could be okay, so it has got certain criteria that we got to meet, at least 8 characters with an upper letter, with a lowercase letter, and a number. So I would say, okay, matches the criteria. I'm going to choose a routing profile. Okay, like we talked in the previous section, that routing profile is the one which connects the queues and the agent, right? So we are going to create this agent one for routing profile orders. Okay, now the security profile is very important. Like we said, that the user could be of these many types. It could be either an admin himself, or agent, or a call center manager, like a supervisor, or the quality analyst. And these people, these different security profiles will have, capabilities given to them. Uh, so we're going to talk about security profile in our upcoming sessions, but for now, let's go ahead and say that this user is an agent number one and is going to be under the security profile agent. Okay. Now, is it going to be a soft phone or desk phone? The soft phone is the one that we showed you in the beginning, which is the CCP panel. Okay, you can click right here if you don't see that, and then it's going to pop up. Okay, so for now, we would say no, we want to use just a soft phone. Alternatively, if you have got any landline number where you want to transfer the call to and not the soft line, you can mention that number, or maybe a cell phone number, and the call would go directly there. So we're going to say, no, let's have it for the soft phone. And we do not want really the auto accept call, because that's really brutal for the agent may not be looking at the screen, or not really l- in a position to talk instantly. So we don't want this forced option for auto accept call. The moment the call is in the queue, let it be offered to the agent, and then let him choose some time, maybe 3-4 seconds, to answer the call. And post the call is answered, right? Do you really want to have some timeout time? For instance, the agent is really typing in its the notes. Okay, this is the conversation I had. This is the order number. This is the sales number. This is the deal, right? Or this is the host name of the computer for the technical support department. Oh, the customer was having some problem with the printer or so on. So he's just preparing the paperwork, right? He's just updating somewhere in the database or sending an email to their colleagues and so on. So you want to give them some time, maybe 30 seconds, so at least they can just prepare well and save their files and then be ready for the next call. So you can just say after call work ACW timeout to be 30 seconds is good time. So we're good with the first agent that we're going to create, and we're going to talk about agent hierarchy later, but for now let's save it. And we have created number one user. Okay, let's create some more. Create users, create more. Next, gonna say what's going to be the first name, agent, and let's give the last name second, and a second is going to be the login. Email is optional, so you don't need to worry about providing the email. And keep a password which matches the criteria. Sorry for the typo. Should be that one. I'm going to create this into sales routing profile now. And this is also going to be the agent and soft phone, be it as is, 30-second after call, and hit save. And then let's create the user. So a second is created. Let's go back and we could see A1, a second. The routing profile is orders for this one and sales for this one, right? Let's add one more. Okay, next, agent third, a third. Sorry about this stupid logic, login name, but it's just a demo. So all right, so let's do it for the third one for the technical support. And again, this is also going to be the agent, soft phone, after call work, 30 seconds, save, create users. Okay, the third one is also created. Let's go back and we would be able to see three of them. And you could do a couple of stuff here. You could edit them and password reset and so on. But for now, we are good. So these are the three users that I've created. Now let's add one more type of user manually, okay? Uh, and say supervisor. Supervisor. Um, and what could be the last name for the supervisor? Supervisor is James, let's say. And name it as Soup James. And the password is going to be the same. I've kept it for all of them, so I do remember, don't need to remember. Uh, okay, I'm gonna have it associated with routing profile. This one, and I'm gonna say is a call center manager. And though he doesn't need to be really taking a call or something, but let's have it configure it that way. Create users and done. So we have got our supervisor, James, with order, and he's going to be a call center manager. Okay, with four of them, we have got it created, okay? Now, like I talked about that there is the second way of adding, the alternate way of adding the new user, right? So let's do the other one, which is by uploading the users into the system. So for that, you can simply click on this template, the link here, and it's going to download you a file. So sample new file is just downloaded, and let me just expand everything right here and see what do we have. So these are the field names, and the bottom entry is the the one that was created. So I'm just gonna remove this one, right? Otherwise, it's gonna say that this is not correct entry, and I'm gonna say agent uh, 4 because 3 we created, Email is optional. Password could be BASSW0RD. Okay, and it will be hashed out once it's uploaded. Okay, and I'm gonna say AFOURTH. Routing profile name we can just copy from right here, and then so that there is no typo. Okay, let's say routing profile orders. Go down here. It copied the URL as well, so I'm just gonna say uh, this way. Security profile name 1, security profile name 2. Okay, gonna just say to it, leave it as is, and what is gonna be the phone type, soft or des? Let's say soft is okay. Soft phone auto accept, no, we don't want that. ACW 30-second is just fine, and then I think we're good. Okay, we're good to go. Let me go ahead and create one more right here and say agent 5th. Let it the password be like that, and I'm gonna change to a 5th. Routing profile could be something else this time. So let's go ahead and go to the routing profile and the user management and choose sales this time. Oops, the same mistake. Let me just do let's remove, right click, special, no. All right. It copied the link as well that I don't really want. So delete anything from here. Let me just paste it. For some reason, it's copying the link as well. I'm gonna clear the URL from it. But anyways, it's all okay. Soft, no, 30-second is just fine. I'm gonna say save as and desktop. And on the desktop, sample new user CSV file is just fine. Do you want to keep this using this format? Yes, it has to be CSV file. It's on the desktop that I've saved. I'm gonna go back now here, go to the user, and under user management, where we were adding the new users from template. Okay, so we already created this template. We have saved it on our desktop. Let's gonna go to next, and now here is your option to choose the file that we created. I'm gonna go to the desktop, selected these two. I mean the file, and let's say upload and verify. It says that invalid security profile, line number 1 and line number 2. So let's validate that and come back. Okay, so I've added the agent security profile that we did not mention in here, and then we went ahead and uploaded the file, and now it has selected and it has parsed the file. Okay, and looks good. So A4th and A5th, the fourth and fifth agent is being detected. I'm gonna go ahead and click on create users, and it is done with that as well. So pretty much with thousands of lines, you can create this in a bulk way uh, with this upload option. So up to 1,000 lines supported here. So this is a pretty cool option where you don't really want to manually add the stuff here. So we created 4 agents and 1 call center manager with our user option. Okay, so see you in the next section. Thanks for watching.